Alright folks, we're continuing with our first tag team match of the evening with the Doctors, Dr. D, David Schultz, and Dr. Dust, Steve Williams, set to go up against Stefan Von Berger and the man of the people, Big Jake Blackwell, the Insiders.
Here's a tag match that when I heard about it, I was definitely keen to see. The Doctors have the distinction of having scored wins against the Originals and the Psychedelics in the past. While those were non-title matchups, the fact that Schultz and Williams have those wins against the Stronghold is something that's got Sylvia Strong determined to make sure that Blackwell and Von Berger won't fall to the same fate.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall on the way to the ring at a combined weight of 563 pounds. The Superstar!
Steve Williams and David Schultz, former Legends Tag Champions, have their minds made up. They want to face Dusty and Magnum for the Legends Tag titles, and if they're thinking the Insiders are gonna be a stepping stone in that direction, they may have another thing coming. If Sylvia Strong has made up her mind the Insiders won't be beaten, trust and believe she's had her fellas in intense training for this matchup.
Schultz and Williams sure have inflated egos with those non-title wins against the O's and the Psychedelics to championship tag teams, and believe they're gonna nail down a third win against the Stronghold with Blackwell and Von Berger.
The thing is, Johnny, it ain't a hollow brag. They do have those two wins against those two championship teams, and that's what got Sylvia Strong's goat. She's determined to make sure it don't happen with the Insiders.
And here is the magnificent one herself, along with the RWL International Champion Blackwell and the Rage TV champ Stefan Von Berger.
And their opponents, accompanied by Sylvia Strong, at a combined weight of 577 pounds, the Insiders!
Man, Miss Sylvie is looking exceptional in that electric blue blazer. I mean, she has got to be the most charismatic manageress we've got going here.
Yeah, you really got it in bad for Sylvia Strong, haven't you? Well, that notwithstanding, Stefan Von Berger and Jake Blackwell are singles champions, still don't have a tag team title, and they're going to try and solve that problem sooner or later. Wouldn't it be ironic if they were to wind up facing Dusty Rhodes and Magnum TA for those Legends tag team titles? I bet that would just burn the hell out of the Doctors, wouldn't it?
Well, if anyone could negotiate that deal, it would be Sylvia Strong. A whole lot happening under the surface in this tag match, and I can't wait to see where it goes.
Well, we got David Schultz and Stefan Von Berger starting us off here as the bell rings. Schultz, hey, look at this. Went behind on the referee. Oh, man, looks like Schultz gonna play dirty from the word go. Look at this. Took the referee out, takes Von Berger for a suplex. Oh, poor referee's out to lunch. Von Berger was needed a midsection. Our referee's just come back. Needed another kick to the midsection from Von Berger and a rebound off the ropes with a flying fist. Now, the German technician with a hard shot spins David Schultz around, has him up over the shoulders, knee to the skull, and down goes Dr. D. 1, 2. Man, 2 count this early on. Gotta admit, I'm kind of impressed with that. Little series of rocket-style kicks bust David Schultz open early. Dr. D with the dragon screw counter. Quickly back to his feet and tags in Dr. Dust Steve Williams. Oh man, Steve Williams a powerhouse and a half, man. Dr. Dust with the 300-pounder Von Berger up over the shoulders and knee into the gut. Here comes Schultz again, the tag early, tag often strategy working effectively already. Woohoo, running kick from Stefan Von Berger, who steps out. In comes the man of the people, Big Jake Blackwell, the international champion. Locks up with David Schultz. Look at this, chicken wing suplex. And Schultz in enemy territory as Sylvia Strong celebrates. Oh man, this one's gonna be an intense ride already, I can tell. Look at this, Dr. D rolls him up for a pin, but not even a 1. Blackwell a little too fast to get pinned that way. In comes Steve Williams again on the tag, Dr. Death. Rounds him up over the shoulders. Oh man, what a slam right there. Williams covers 1, 2, another near fall. We're probably gonna get more than our share of those in this match. Dr. D. David Schultz tagged in again. Jake Blackwell face down on the canvas, just now starting to get back to his feet as Schultz rounds him up. Dr. D gets countered into a back body drop. Blackwell follows it up with a stomp to the head. Just wrapping him up into a crossface submission right away. Steve Williams to the rescue, foiling the submission. Blackwell going for a cover. 1, 2. What'd I tell you guys? A lot of near falls here. Sylvia Strong just barking orders at her guys, making sure they do not lose this match. She does not want to see that happen. Oh man, enziguri from Dr. D. David Schultz. Down goes Jake Blackwell. And in comes Dr. Death on the tag. Ref sees the tag, and here we go. Oh man. Steve Williams gets countered. A couple of hard shots to the midsection and a chop from Blackwell. Williams counters with a chop of his own, has him up, scoop slam. Simple but effective. Oh man, here we go, gouging the face. Big Jake Blackwell. Blackwell quick with the counter, go. Oh man, look at this. Locks him up, vertical suplex. Short and sweet. Blackwell rounds him up again. Up over the shoulders, takes him to the ropes, and whoa, bye-bye. Like throwing out the trash on trash day. Out went Steve Williams onto the floor. Von Berger right there. Von Berger watching this. Big Jake Blackwell goes to work on Dr. Death, Steve Williams. Oh, man. I knew this match was going to be right. Look at this. A submission hold on the outside, just stretching the legs of Dr. Death. Dr. Death responds with a stomp and escapes that submission hold. Now going to work on Blackwell, but Blackwell quickly back up to his feet in a dragon screw counter. Big Jake takes himself back inside. The German technician steps out of the way. Wonder what's going on here. Steve Williams back in the ring now. Locks it up. Has Blackwell up, but Blackwell turns it into a quick DDT with a fast counter that Steve Williams didn't even see coming. Dr. Death whipped into the insider's corner, and here comes Stefan Von Berger on the tag. A little bit of a double team thing here. And an air-assisted shoulder tackle from Stefan Von Berger. Now the German technician rebounds off the rope. Beautiful shooting star right there. Oh, man. Now Stefan Von Berger teeing off on Dr. Death. And the doctors now at a huge disadvantage here. They may have started in control, but that went out the window real quick. Von Berger, whoa, does a huge knee right into the face. Steve Williams, 1, 2. Oh, man. Well, I don't reckon this is going to be a very short match, guys. In comes Big Jake, and in comes Dr. D. They lock it up. Schultz escorts Blackwell to the ropes. And now using those ropes to torture the arm. Big Jake Blackwell. Blackwell counters with a kick to the head. Down goes Dr. Death. Excuse me, Dr. D. Blackwell escorting Schultz to the center of the ring here. And Schultz with another quick roll-up 10-1. Only a 1 that time. Oh, man. Schultz getting frustrated, beating his feet on the Mississippi mud here. As Blackwell catches a running clothesline from Dr. D. David Schultz. Slammed headfirst into the canvas, and now Schultz is done playing around. Blatant choke on Big Jake. I imagine Sylvia Strong got to be a little concerned seeing that. Schultz with Blackwell all the way up. Snake eyes right into the top turnbuckle, and oh man. Color for color here, man. Schultz is busted open. Blackwell's busted open. Headbutt from Dr. D. Takes himself up to the middle rope. Waiting Blackwell to get up to his feet. Oh man, missed with the double axe handle. How do you do that? Countered by Jake Blackwell. Couple of, oh man. A little flurry of shots right there. As in comes Stefan Von Berger, the German technician. Tries to go to work immediately on Dr. D. David Schultz, and whoa, a flurry of shots right there. Schultz whipped into the insider's corner. And here we go, head first into the turnbuckle from the German technician with a series of kicks that takes Schultz down in seated position into the corner. And oh man, look at this. Von Berger just teeing off here. Whoa, rebound off the ropes with a nasty face wash. And in comes Big J Blackwell on the tag. Schultz looking like he's in a little bit of trouble here. Oh, here we go, Sookie. Submission hold in the middle of the ring, but there's Dr. Death Steve Williams. He'll save his partner's bacon. Blackwell, whoa, not able to hold up Dr. Death. Winds up getting splashed. Referee counting. Gets Williams out of there. Blackwell fails to catch that rolling elbow. Schultz back to his feet, and Blackwell starting to look a little bit fatigued. About 8 minutes into this one. Schultz squirts Blackwell into his corner. Hard chopping, man. Oh man, Blackwell's bleeding bad. In comes Steve Williams on the tag. Dr. Death with a stomp to the midsection. Was trying for a submission, but Blackwell just a little too fast. Hard shot spins him around. Look at this stunner. Oh man, Blackwell goes for the cover. 1. Oh man, just about a 1. Dr. D. David Schultz being shown the outside by Stefan Von Berger. Blackwell with a suplex on Dr. Death. And now we got a fight inside and outside as Von Berger goes to work on Dr. D. David Schultz on the outside. Williams with a scoop slam on Blackwell, and oh man. Well, this one's gone totally chaotic. And here we go. Von Berger on the outside torturing Dr. D. David Schultz. Meanwhile, on the inside, Steve Williams currently in control of Big J Blackwell with a leg breaker. Williams covers 1, 2, no, not even a 2. Kind of a 1.3. There's one we don't see every day. Steve Williams takes himself all the way up to the high rent district, and here we go. Oh man, well, one needs a little trip to the optometrist. Huh? Oh man, Steve Williams trying to make the best of a bad situation here. Rounds up Big J Blackwell over his shoulders and hangs him off the top rope. But Blackwell, right there, look at this, wrist plus suplex. And here we go. Blackwell tries for the submission, but a little too close to the ropes. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Steve Williams gets that shoulder up just in time. And Big J Blackwell determined to make him pay. Meanwhile, Schultz and Von Berger still duking it out on the outside here. Here goes Blackwell off the ropes. Schultz continues to punish Stefan Von Berger on the outside, and he's bleeding pretty badly too. Blackwell, first Dragon Sleeper, but Steve Williams with an impressive little counter right there. He had to kick pretty high to get out of that one. Running clothesline. Takes Blackwell down. Now into a head scissors. Dr. D. David Schultz resumes his position in his corner. Which means, of course, that Stefan Von Berger has done the same. And here comes Stefan Von Berger as Dr. D. David Schultz gets tagged in, and Big J Blackwell is laid out. Oh, man. Series of wicked stomps, but Von Berger quick with the counter. Schultz with a throat chop. Oh man, Blackwell counters into another quick wraparound DDT. Now the man of the people steps out, and in comes the German technician Stefan Von Berger one more time. Whoa, running kick takes Schultz down. Von Berger rounds him up. Oh man, series of forearms. And a rebound off the ropes, fails to connect with the flying fist by just a little bit. But Schultz still stunned. Up over the shoulders of Stefan Von Berger. And Dr. D introduced face first into the turnbuckle. Now it's seated into the corner again, and Von Berger likes him there, man. Oh man, another series of face stomps. Another rebound off the ropes, and another wicked face wash for Dr. D, David Schultz. Von Berger goes for the cover. 1, 2. only a 2. Dr. Death Steve Williams being guided to the outside here. Von Berger going for a cover. 1, 2, and no. Just about a 2. But Steve Williams once again saving the day for his partner. Now Blackwell on the outside with Steve Williams. And Von Berger on the inside with Schultz. Snap suplex from Big J Blackwell on Dr. Death. Meanwhile, Dr. D making up his mind which corner he's going to use here. Takes himself all the way up to the top. Oh man, beautiful splash right there. Schultz goes for the cover. 1, 2. That could have been bad. Big J Blackwell occupied on the outside with Dr. Death. Steve Williams laid out pretty good. Schultz with another splash and another pin. 1, 2. Only 2. Whole lot of 2 count near falls here. Schultz stalking Von Berger. Here we go. There's that pile driver. Oh, man. Stefan Von Berger might be out to lunch right here. Schultz drags him center ring. Goes for the cover and hooks the leg. 1, but no. Big J Blackwell right there to spoil the pin. Blackwell showing the outside by Dr. D. Rounds up. Von Berger one more time. Head first into the buckle. The German technician escapes the corner with a quick counter. And whoa, what an axe kick that was right there. Von Berger rebounds off the ropes. A beautiful splash to the back of Schultz. And another. Man. Von Berger's moving. And here we go. Into the crossface for Dr. D. David Schultz. And that is it. He has tapped out, and the Insiders have won this one by submission.
Here are your winners, the Insiders.
Big J Blackwell looking a little bit busted up, none the worse for wear, but he is just as happy as can be, getting congratulated by Stefan Von Berger and Sylvia Strong as the Insiders score a very important win against Dr. D. David Schultz and Dr. Dust Steve Williams, and I know Sylvia Strong got to be happy about this one.
That was for sure a pretty wild ride, with plenty of near falls for both teams. Some pretty insane action both inside and outside the ring. But Von Berger and Blackwell get the Duke here, with the German technician Von Berger scoring the submission victory over Dr. D in a tag match that was definitely one for the books.
Terrific tag match for sure. But fans, you're gonna want to stay put for our closing event tonight. A match, literally, ripped from the headlines, as Big Sexy Kevin Nash is set to go one-on-one against none other than his current online nemesis, Logan Paul. That's when we return on the other side of this break.